a New Year's Eve adventure. Jesus, how's this gonna go? It's rough going. Make sure we don't get run over. What's going on over there?
Chisel away the remnants of a burnt dessert.
You right, you lot? You been sheared?
If anyone does know what one of these is and would like to tell me in the comments, that would be appreciated.
This will be the biggest letdown video that I've done so far. So here we go. 48 hours in the wild, a New Year's Eve adventure on the North Downs Way in Kent. Jesus, how's this gonna go? Let's get on that grass. So just stop to have a little look at the map. So I am here, but like any map reading, let's orientate it, which feels weird. And we've just passed through this woodland here. Holly Hill's on my left, and I've now just plotted up at this parking here. As you can see, this random little car park. Views like this never get boring. So I've been hiking for about 3 hours now, and I'm not gonna lie, see the sweat, it's rough going. I've gone off course a couple of times just to investigate views, and that didn't end up great. But how lucky was I to pick this day? Sunshine. Just trying to be sensible. It's now 1:42. Sunset is now just before 4 o'clock. So realistically, with 2 hours and 15 minutes, my walking now, I've also got to be on the lookout for where I'm going to be plotting up for the night. Okay, we have some issues when walking down roads like this time of night. Hence that. So safety first. We're going to get something out to light us up, make sure we don't get run over. It's only 5 o'clock and it is so dark right now, but you have to be so careful no matter where you're walking. When it's this time of night, make sure you're illuminated. What's going on over there? Day one on the trail of the North Downs Way. So spending 48 hours here and day one. The North Down Way is so hilly. If you're following an OS map and going down the actual trails, it considers beauty over elevation. So it's really important to lay out right. You know, I'm not gonna lie, today I suffered a little bit because my back got a bit sweaty with all the walking, all the hiking with the pack on, and then when the temperature started to drop, because I wasn't wearing the right base layer that wicked sweat away, you know, wearing a cotton t-shirt is not a good idea. So I have messed up slightly. I had my dessert, so I had my standard chocolate pudding and custard, and absolutely cremated the bottom of my mug. That burnt on stuff is not coming off. That is my only source of being able to boil water. I need to get that stuff off. This is the first time I've had to use a screwdriver, and it is to chisel away the remnants of a burnt dessert. So really feeling the cold, need to get hot breakfast on the go, so there's some chorizo. So even though I'm up, washed and dressed, I'm having to get back in the sleeping bag just to try and warm up. So before I came out on this little trip, I was quite sick. I was in bed the day before Christmas Eve. I managed to get out of bed on Christmas Day, and then for a good 2-3 days, I was laid up in bed with the flu or something, whatever it was. The very first day, that I started feeling better, I decided to come out and do this multi-day trip, which I'm now learning was a mistake. I don't have a down jacket and I can't get to any places where it's safe, or I've got the permission to make a fire to warm up. And last night I lost the feeling in all of my fingers. So all of my fingers I couldn't feel, the circulation had gone, and I really struggled to warm up. And the worst thing about it was, it's not that cold, I just didn't prepare correctly. And the biggest thing was the wind chill. That was what really hit. And once I got cold, it was extremely hard to warm up. So it's the morning after, and despite my little conversation about one more night and New Year's Eve out wild camping, unfortunately, this is gonna be the first one where I think I have to bail. So I'm off now to try and find somewhere where I can warm up and then head on home. Unfortunately, what an absolute letdown. But what this does go to show is that it doesn't even have to be that cold, and you can have as much experience in the world. If you don't prepare correctly, rush it, don't plan, ultimately it can lead in failure. This will be the biggest letdown video that I've done so far. Coming in. Wow, look how friendly these guys are. Look how cool they look. You've got the ram there. He's the bravest. I'm not sure if they're happy to see me, or they want me to leave them alone. Hello. Here they come. You right, you lot? You been sheared? Alright, nice to meet you too. I gotta go. See you later. Look at this, what a beautiful little church. What a strange thing to walk past. No idea what that is. But if I look at the top, it makes me want to camp on it. If anyone does know what one of these is and would like to tell me in the comments, that would be appreciated. You see this strange door at the bottom? Clearly a platform on top.